Packers, but today we're gonna be playing some Madden 20. Yeah, we're gonna be playing some Madden 20. Packers vs Eagles week 4. I'm just playing a bot, so it's not that hard, but yeah.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles as they match up with the great Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
It was like super fast. So that was like slow motion.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This is going to be a normal series. I'm going to be doing this.
There's Carson Wentz bringing out the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, that was helmet to helmet and face mask.
Passes, just 7 interceptions for him last year until a back injury knocked him out in Week 14.
I'm just going to run game plan the whole game.
Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Howard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Face mask there, too.
We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 4 catches, 64 yards.
And most teams mark down big plays as ones that gain 10 yards or more. He certainly has big playability, and we just saw it on display.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Quickly now a look at the Eagles' offensive starters.
He's already going off.
2-time All-Pro center Jason Kelce is one of the most athletic centers in the league.
Wonder what happened to him.
He went to the University of Cincinnati as a walk-on linebacker before converting to the offensive line. Can pull, trap, get out in front of runners in any situation, and one of the more intelligent centers in the league.
And his first carry, he loses the football, and the Packers pick it up.
Things like that.
And these guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field.
Like knocked out,
stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Concussion for sure.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz.
That's a pick.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early.
Big hit.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense.
Yes, sir.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez.
Face
and he's
mask.
going to take this one back to the 37-yard
Yes!
line.
Oh my gosh, bro. He's so good. Devontae Adams is good.
Into that call nowadays,
like
but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 4 catches, 56 yards. To throw is Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and...
And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Geronimo Allison, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And
good,
in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw it.
Hold on, just gotta see this. Get there, yes.
Interception the first time they
He's
had the
good.
football.
I like him too.
Touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Jones.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Here we go. Ready?
Oh, that was scary.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Good.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear
I'm gonna hit
it
Williams or
Oski,
Allison or Adam. I don't know. We'll see if Allison's
And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
He's open.
Touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you're talking about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Here we go.
Carson Wentz and the Eagles getting set to take over. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the foot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Kevin King with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Partner,
this one works
sometimes. That's a great example of a team that was really amped up, They've been playing so well.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might... Now Howard stripped. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum.
Keep on forgetting.
Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And this is Hurts with it, right side.
I missed that tackle.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
At the 41-yard line. From the 41, Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Wentz again. And he connects with Ertz. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Yeah, okay.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Sproles. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The throw by Wentz, caught by Jackson. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Sproles. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. At the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Zadarius Smith
you flex those muscles,
in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads
only
to
points
4th
are going to
down.
score is this field goal.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
you have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Let's go.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown,
give him a little wave.
Packers. Jimmy Graham, his second touchdown on the season.
Whatever,
as his
dude, I
guys
have a big
continue
lead.
to put this one out of reach. And I think
This one never works, so that guy, that outside guy always uses because this guy's slow. Well, this will work.
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Oh my God, I'm so dumb. Timeout.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and it's 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that. Right there, they're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Oh, I'm returning this one, maybe.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. He returns that punt 73 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This fielded at the 2.
Big hit.
So we've reached halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Should I return this kick?
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
No, we had daylight there. That would have kept it to the left.
Right around the 36. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he cuts it out right sideline. Some space. Touchdown, Packers.
Should have put it in.
Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for him. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive
good throw.
to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
He looks weird with that mustache
and that going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started.
Yeah.
You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown.
Oh, really?
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
What?
You know how we get focused?
That's not even a good call. He didn't mean to do that.
About how much time's on the board and, what you need to do. Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation.
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his first touchdown on the year.
How do you... As his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point try now for Crosby. I want to make my kicker something. I don't know how to do that.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Oh, he's quick. Dang.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. What's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. With that incompletion, we step league-wide for a second. I want to discuss Saquon Barkley's injury. Obviously, that hurts the Giants, who are... The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on third downs, and it's costing him.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
No, I tried to turn inside.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Go, go, go.
Wide open.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
He just needs to break out.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Williams. And another tackle broken. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Obviously, the back did some great...
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Whoop. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game.
That way it doesn't go as far as I wanted to.
Why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Didn't get a fumble.
It could also result in a melee later, though. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Wentz now to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah.
All right, we got a second here. Let's have some fun. Let's be cheesy, because why not? So we have the 71st Emmys on Sunday.
just straight cheese.
71st Emmys on Sunday. So let's hand out a few awards.
Okay.
Let's start with Best Supporting Actor right now in the NFL. Who are you going with?
I'm going with the Mustache Man, Gardner Minshew in Jacksonville. Because despite the fact that they're 1-2, got their first win last year.
Thank you.
And he's taken down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know this is going to come after the quarterback in a big way.
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Oh, it's going to be tricky.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Maybe.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Again, it's Jones. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys continue to put on, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This one
she's singing too.
Oh, she's at least
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind. But he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over. That this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now the first play of the drive there was incomplete.
I'm not getting
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Literally
just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside.
Hold on. I just got to watch this. Aaron Rodgers is about to throw a touchdown. Oh.
Ball hawks and picking passes off.
And Jeffrey's got
Fumble,
it.
yes.
And he coughed it up. And the Packers pick it up. And he works free. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
That was there, too. He just overthrew it.
And then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught outright by Graham. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Yeah.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad that you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Now this throw caught left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Let's see what you got.
Wentz now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete.
I'm not blitzing.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice game.
What was it called?
13 yards that time and another 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Wentz to throw again. This short throw caught by Goddard. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
You need to intercept this so I can get a...
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Wentz's throw into the hands of Aguilar. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz.
Oh my God.
At about the 5.
It's a pick.
Give him 14 on that one. And get a first down.
You cannot let them get a touchdown.
Again, it's Wentz. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. Again, they'll throw with Wentz toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Nowhere to go. He lost the football.
2 points.
Now he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, 10, 5, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, and go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. The Eagles offense.
No. They almost returned that.
Getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for the final
kick
drive
that the Packers just had? The Eagles almost returned it.
Be honest.
Look at the Eagles almost returned it. Mason Crosby made the tackle.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling.
And he loses the football a second time.
No, stay in bounds.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Rodgers running the option right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end
Should have hurdled
for 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Pretty cool.
Hooked up by Jair Alexander, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
No, I was gone, bro. You're capping.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use
All right, I'm almost done with this game.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Rodgers running the option.
Oh, jeez.
And now he'll tuck it and run.
I know Rodgers.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Now the Packers
dang it, I'm not going to get a...
And final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Big blocks, come on.
Down, Williams. And he'll take it down.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Shy the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They go play action here on
No way.
down.
Oh, my God, he caught
This will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another
Eagles just scored.
I've got a lap here, and I really don't
That was a good play. Or a good catch.
Is not happy about this score.
Flag, though.
It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size.
Okay, this last was 2 seconds left in this game. I'm just playing against a bot, but
great advantage when you're throwing the football.
If yeah, they're just gonna Hail Mary, dude. If I pick this off and run it back, oh my gosh, that'd be dope.
They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point? You just want to get in the locker room and get the.
Okay, here's my pick. Run it back. Run it back.
He's picked off just shy of midfield.
No.
And that will write a finish to this ball
Whatever.
game.
Well, there you guys got it. That was week 4 Eagles vs Packers.